And everyone has a different reason. Some people do this shit on purpose. Some people get into trouble on purpose because they don't trust themselves, or they don't have the tools to take care of themselves. And it's easier to have 3 hots and a cot, you know? Some people, you know, just don't know any other way, you know? So we understand
That's
that,
so true.
you know, there's just so many different experiences, and oftentimes when people get caught up in the system, their families don't understand what that looks like when you're inside the system, fighting for your life. And once you're in there, it's so hard to get out of the system. It's so much easier to recidivate. So I want to know what life inside was like for you, and what were the things that shaped who you were in that time that caused you to keep taking your ass back.
Well, I have to say that going to the county jail so many times before prison kind of prepared me for some of the stuff, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff as far as being taken out of society, and you can't watch what you want to watch on TV. You can only have this. You go eat now, and you got to finish before you eat, you know, in a certain amount of time, and all of that stuff like that. Walking in lines, and you know what I'm saying, that you're so close to the person that it's just literally disrespectful. And all of that, you know, prepared me to a certain extent. But the day that I walked into Solid Ass Central, you know, I was scared to death. I was scared, you know what I'm saying? I didn't show it, you couldn't tell, but I was scared. And they took me through the process and everything like that, interviewed me, you know, and they said they know I was gang affiliated and everything like that. So, you know, in prison, you know what I'm saying, one thing that in California prison, I had to say that, you know, this is California prison. They don't house blacks with whites. They don't house blacks with Mexicans. They don't house Mexicans with white. They house you differently towards race, and then they go even deeper. If you're gang affiliated, they're not gonna house me with a Crip. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna house me with a BGF or a Kumi or whatever. They'll house me with a BGF, but not somebody from Kumi or anything like that. They're gonna house me more or less with another blood, and they actually housed me with a homie from my hood. So you know what I'm saying, that was a plus. When I walked into the wing, you just see 3 tiers. And on that, all the way on that far side of the tier, you know what I'm saying, there's a guard up there with a gun, an M14. And then you got a guard right here on this end of the tier with an M14. So you're under the gun in California prisons in a level 3 yard at all times, you know what I'm saying, and level 4 yards at all times, you know. So I went to cell. The homie, I knew the homie, you know what I'm saying? Shout out K-Rock, rest in heaven, you know what I'm saying? He was in there, and then, you know, we greeted each other. He was happy to see me. He said, damn, little young nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because he was an older homie, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, yada, yada, yada. So we talked, went in there, and then he just got in front of me real serious. He saying, I've got to, you know, since my responsibility to release you, he said, for the next, you know what I'm saying, the 10 to 15 days, you know what I'm saying, you're going to be in here in the cell. They ain't going to let you out. You know, and I didn't know that, you know, and he said, yeah.